Okay.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lauren Toyota of Hot for Food, and today we're gonna have some fun. I am making waffles two ways. We're gonna do a sweet version, chocolate chip banana, all stacked up there, and then a savory version, which I'm calling green waffles. I've stuffed it with spinach, green onion, vegan cheese, and topped it with lots of avocado, and then I'm drizzling it with sriracha maple syrup. Ideally, you're gonna eat these in bed maybe on like a cozy, lazy weekend morning. That was my inspiration, and I'm also working with Hudson's Bay on today's video. I picked up some fun kitchen additions in their home department, so thank you so much to Hudson's Bay for sponsoring and collaborating with me on today's video. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you how to make the sweet waffles first, the chocolate chip banana waffles. So first things first, mash a whole banana in a mixing bowl with a fork. And then to this, you're gonna add all-purpose flour, baking powder, cinnamon, sea salt, melted vegan butter, non-dairy milk, and vegan chocolate chips. So give it a good stir, but don't over-mix it. Little lumps in the batter are okay. So while you're making that waffle batter, you want your waffle iron already heating up, most likely on its highest setting. Every waffle maker is slightly different, but for vegan waffles, they definitely take slightly longer to cook through, and I just like them the crispiest they could be, so I turn mine up to 6. So I've upgraded my waffle iron. It's way better. It makes 4 beautiful square waffles. This recipe is gonna make 8 of those squares, so we're gonna do 2 batches, and they take about 8 to 9 minutes to cook through. So the time might vary depending on your waffle iron, but the trick to knowing when the waffles are done and crispy is there won't be any steam coming out of the machine like this. All right, the waffles are done. They're looking nice and golden, quite a deep golden brown. Now I use like a skewer to lift these out. It's quite easy this way. Just lift them up, put them onto a wire rack. This is gonna help the air circulate underneath to keep them crispy so that they don't get soggy. You can even flip it a couple of times, just to let the air get through them. And then we can go on to the second batch. So you definitely want to eat the waffles while they're hot. So I like using scissors, or you can use a knife, but the scissors help cut right through. And then you can assemble this stack with extra bananas, another little bit of chocolate chips, maple syrup, and a dollop of vegan butter. All right, now we're gonna make the green waffles, and the batter amounts are essentially the same, but there's different additions, different spices. I'm gonna add cornmeal, and of course the mix-ins like the spinach and the green onion and the vegan cheese. So add flour, cornmeal, salt and pepper, onion powder, and smoked paprika to a mixing bowl and combine it. All right, now we're gonna add in some fermented cashew cheese. It's vegan cheese, it's sort of like a goat cheese. This is a brand that I like a lot. It's like a garlic and leek flavored fermented cashew cheese. You could also use like a vegan cheese shred if you want, but I find this is just like sort of fancy and extra nice. So what you wanna do is take off chunks of it. It should be cold, so you can break it up into chunks and put it into the flour. And then give it a little toss just to get all of the chunks of cheese nicely coated in flour so that they don't clump together in one big mess, but you get little bits all throughout the waffle batter. All right, now you can add the chopped green onion, some baby spinach leaves, melted vegan butter, and non-dairy milk. You wanna mix this up, but again, don't over mix it. Just make sure there's no dry flour bits. And of course, I forgot something, baking powder. Just add that in, don't forget that. So for the green waffles, the batter is slightly thicker, but it's fine. Just do a good job at really spreading it out evenly into the waffle iron, and then close the lid, and it will puff up a little bit more and spread out right to the corners. Okay, we're about ready to assemble these green waffles, and I mentioned at the beginning there's avocado, I have some microgreen arugula, some dill sprigs, and I made a maple sriracha syrup, which is just half a cup of maple syrup and 2 tablespoons of sriracha. Easy, I won't show it, it's already made, ready to be drizzled. And if you know me, and you know me well, and you watch both of my YouTube channels, then you know I only need one other thing to start my day right. Foam or go home. That's what someone on my Instagram said when they saw that I had that machine and I was making cappuccinos, and I was like, that is so true. Once you have foam, you can't go back. Like, this is where it's at. Okay, so there you go. Waffles 2 ways, sweet and savory. We have the chocolate chip banana waffles and we have the green waffles. So absolutely delicious, both of these. So are you team sweet or team savory? They're both good. I'm always team savory though. I'm digging on those ones first. Now, obviously this is a very unrealistically styled stack of waffles. But it's pretty. Add as much or as little spice to that syrup as you like, but it is delicious. That was too small of a bite. What am I? Who am I? It was like a little baby bite. Gotta get some cheese on there. More syrup. This was like my crazy version of avocado toast. It's like avocado waffles. I'm sticking both utensils in my mouth. These are so good. Okay, I'm basically in food heaven right now. I guess it's time for dessert. How do I get into this guy? We'll just cut a little one off the top here. Oh, now if you want to reheat the waffles, the best way to do it is just stick them back in the waffle iron. Even if you have leftovers and you put them in the fridge in a container for a day, heat up the waffle iron, stick them back in, and they crisp right up. That's what happens when you eat sugar. You're like, whoa. Okay, well, these are stupid. This one goes good with this. No joke, I totally did eat these in bed with Snickles. It was pretty cozy. Watch some shows. Those are just the highlights of being a food tuber. You gotta eat the end product. Sometimes multiple times, not just this one time. All right. All the recipes for these waffles are on my blog, hotforfoodblog.com, linked below. And if you want to see a list of all my fave products that I purchased at Hudson's Bay, you can check out the blog that I wrote for the Hudson's Bay blog called The Point, where I've listed everything I use, the dishware, the appliances, all the new additions to my kitchen, which are amazing and make for great cozy mornings. I am all about this. So thank you so much to Hudson's Bay once again. Thank you for watching. How about you leave a comment below? Let me know which one you like. Team sweet, team savory. Again, I challenged myself. So that's just where I'm at this point in my life. I'm gonna have 3 more of these. Okay, enjoy y'all, and thank you for watching. I'm now here every Wednesday as per usual here on Hot for Food. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Instagram at Hot for Food, at Lauren Toyota, and I'll see you guys next week. Love you so much. Bye.